This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I love Ben Riley.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Ultimate Spider-Cast. I am Phil, and flying in to join me is...
Hey, y'all, it is Lilith. What's up?
See, that was fun because we're starting our Vulture month.
Much to my chagrin, yes.
Oh, come on, we gotta stick with the theme. We'll go
I
with
know.
each movie.
Damn Spider-Man movies. At least I've seen this movie.
It's like Keaton.
You know, all I was thinking the whole time was Birdman. You gotta watch that movie if you haven't seen it. It's good.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It might be a little artsy, kind of highfalutin, but if that ever comes in it too, so I was just like, y'all know how I feel about Emma. She's too precious for this world.
Anyway. On that note.
Yes, Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, 240 to 241.
That's right, from May and June 1983. So this is before Lilith Hellfire.
Yeah.
83. Heck, I was 5 years old.
Yeah, I was,
Yeah.
I can't believe this is a John Romita Jr. artwork on the cover.
Yeah, it's like different inkers make him appear differently.
Yeah.
Although he's been around for decades, though, too, so I think his style kind of evolved over time, also.
Yeah. But also 60 cents, really?
Oh, I wish. Marvel, I would buy your entire line if every book was 60 cents.
Bro, DC, if everything was 52 cents, even for like a month or a year, I would buy like everything.
DC, how can you pass that up? Even if you made it like $1.
Yeah.
Even $1.52. Come on.
Feels like I'll even sell them for $1.52. No tax!
Or they figure out the thing where, well, everybody has different tax rates, but I was going to say, if you could figure it out where with tax came to like $1.52 or something. Where are we? Wade's World? This is Random Notes.
Spider-Man's a little random too sometimes, so.
Random.
But this one is weird.
Well, the first page is weird because like the credits are like in those newspapers on the newspaper stand.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to like hunt for like the creators on here.
They're like, if you care, if you really care.
Like I guess Rosen is letterer because it says Rosen named letterer of the year. Stern writes again.
They were just having fun, trying something different, or what?
And Roughhouse Romita Jr. to meet Babyface Bob Layton. Artist fight. So I guess pink penciler and inker.
Yeah. And then the colors, poor Bob Sharon. Mm-hmm. And the letterer, Joe Rosen.
Shooter indicted. Who's writing this? Charlie Esser?
You never know.
But yeah, it's funny that we had planned this months ago, but it was funny because like I just was listening to an old Roger Stern interview from like, I don't know, 10, 11 years ago. And he said, yeah, Vulture is one of his favorites. And like when he got the book, he realized the Vulture never really had like an origin story. It was just some old guy would swoop in and try to steal, you know.
This is it. Mm-hmm. As much as shine.
He's like, hey, I like the character. I'll give him an origin.
Oh, God. But yeah.
The first issue, Amazing 240, Wings of Vengeance.
Adrian Toomes in a retirement village in the Southwest.
Well, like you said, who's going to be looking for a supervillain in a retirement home?
Exactly. That's why Florida has Florida Man, and he's never been captured.
This looks like your house, because do you see the welcome mat on his front door? It says, go away.
Yes. Am I secretly an old retired Marvel villain? I don't know. I'm questioning my life now.
Oh my lord, how funny would that be if like, wonder if they make custom doormats. They have to.
They do.
I'll send you one that says like,
go to Etsy.
Send you one that says like, fight me UPS or something.
No, I love my UPS man. It's the mailman I don't like.
Oh, fight me.
No,
Fight me, U.S. Postal Service.
Yeah. It'll be a federal offense, but it'll be worth it. Anyway, yeah.
And now we know who reads the Bugle, because even though he's in Florida, yeah, Adrian Toombs has to have his copy of the Bugle. I was going to say, who reads the newspaper anymore? But this was 83. Everyone was reading the paper.
Yeah. Or you listen to the AM radio.
Or these days, I mean, in the present, 2019, it's like, who watches the 6 o'clock news? Old people. Everyone else just goes to the internet.
You know what? My local news is on a loop. Thank you, Spectrum.
Well, that's like here. You'll get the news, it's on a lot. I mean, in the mornings, I guess, then at noon, and then they'll do an afternoon one.
Put something on.
I know. That's like our local Fox affiliate. They'll have like the 10 o'clock news. It's like, really?
That's the deal they made.
Then they play Seinfeld at 11. I'm like, put Seinfeld on at 10. Put the news on 11.
Some people can't, myself included now, can't stay up that late anymore. That's who the 10 o'clock news is for. That's what I finally realized.
Well, yeah.
I am finally the people that the 10 o'clock news is made for.
Well, yeah, that's how they advertise it, too. It's like, oh, they want to stay up till 11, or can't stay up till 11? Yeah.
It was me, Barry. It was me.
I love you making fun of old people. What do you think you are now?
I know. That's what I'm saying. And start planning my retirement, apparently. I'm already in Florida.
Yeah. Florida woman.
Exactly. But yeah, we get a little Doc Ock nod in this one. And
I know, I was going to say, I love the continuity. You know, you give a nod to Spectacular Spider-Man because he's reading the paper. It's like, oh, good. Dr. Octopus and the Owl are running Spider-Man ragged. Good.
Yeah. And Best Man is back in business, and that's what...
Best Man.
It's just like, yikes.
Yeah, so yeah, he sees, he's like, what? That bleep is back in business?
I know. He's like, he went to a travel agency. Bro, this book is old. He went to a travel agency to book his flights.
Mate, was it cheap? Is it cheaper that way?
I mean, it's not cheaper than kayak.
Well, he's an old man, too. He's probably like, I don't want to have to deal with air, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Airlines are always been a nightmare.
Exactly. I mean, and again, it's 83. There's no internet, so you have to call somebody.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how people got around before.
I mean, unless you went right to the airport, because I mean,
who wants to drive to any Florida airport? Let me tell you, I totally get it. Now I get it.
And again, every flight was booked until the next day, so it's like Adrian Toombs is 100 years old. He's not sleeping in the airport.
100 years. No, you sound like me. Oh my god. But like Peter is tossing and turning in his sleep. He's having a nightmare about being attacked by not only Dr. Octopus, but the owl as well. He's got like an animal themed menagerie of villains apparently.
Well, that was the whole thing with the Spectacular Spider-Man thing. The owl and Dr. Octopus had like a gang war going at this time.
Yeah, it's like Black Cat.
Well, I think it's like a nice way to like review everything that's been going on lately, because we get the Black Cat thing,
yeah,
and then
it turns into a skeleton, and I'm like, you need to stop eating red sauce before you go to bed. That's all that is.
Then we get the Hobgoblin, whose first appearance was like the 2 issues before this.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to.
And then Gladiator? Like, come on.
Yeah, that's like a Daredevil villain, but yeah, I think he must have battled him at least one time around this issue, so.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to take in.
Yeah, but it's a nice little way to recap what Spider-Man's been up to.
But so, he can't sleep, so what's a Spider-Man to do? He web slings to Queens. It's the old dear Aunt May.
Oh, I thought you were going to say change a light bulb.
Oh, F that light bulb.
But then he wakes up, it's like early afternoon. It's like, no wonder he didn't know that symbiote was like driving him at night, because it's like he sleeps in late even before the symbiote shows up.
He was secretly always sweatpants Pete. That's the thing we're realizing in retrospect now.
Yeah, so it wasn't like that abnormal behavior. Instead of like 12 or 1 in the afternoon, the symbiote would attach to him. He was sleeping until 5. Oh, okay. Big deal.
Oh. Also, Amy Powell.
Oh my lord, this sucks. Yeah, Lance Bannon's girlfriend who's trying to make him jealous as she's like trying to seduce Peter.
Joseph Pincus. Like, That is and worst of all. That is a worst of all.
That's like Elaine's neighbor on Seinfeld. Didn't she have a rabbi neighbor?
Yeah. I think we only saw him once or twice, though.
What?
The rabbi.
Yeah, he was in one, and then, because he went on that show. Elaine was jealous of George for getting married, and George and her friend George wondered, is it cheating to go to a prostitute?
Yikes.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Vulture has arrived in New York City.
Oh, yeah, he's like, he's thinking to himself, he's complaining that it took so long to get here. I could have flew in here under my own power. Yeah.
I just flew in and boy, my arm's tired. What are you doing?
Oh, my Lord. You're another Matt Kona.
If only I could be as funny as Matt Kona.
Oh, speaking of which, random nonsense. If anyone wants to help out, he's trying to get the whole line of Avengers Endgame Happy Meal toys, so.
I remember those days.
Write me capes and lunatics at gmail.com.
That was like 5 years ago for me.
I was gonna say, if I did that, I have an excuse. I have a 6-year-old. I don't know what Matt Cona's excuse.
Hey, Luca, let's go complain about the fries not being gluten free and see what we can get.
Well, there you go. I want 3 Happy Meal toys. You don't have gluten-free fries, you fools.
If what's that place? Five Guys can do it. McDonald's, you should be able to do it.
Well, you know what? The fries, so behind the scenes, but no, the fries actually are gluten-free. It's the oil they cook them in.
Peanut oil.
And especially because cross-contamination, too. Because, I mean, in the morning, they do hash browns in there. And
oh, hash browns.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm a potato fiend.
You men want to know what gets Lilith Hellfire's engine revving. I think we just heard it. Hash brown.
No, any potato, seriously.
Oh, I know. Fries are so good.
Anyway.
The Vulture makes it to the high-tech expo.
This is a really weird thing with this era of Spider-Man. It just feels like he's inconsequential and the villains are taking center stage. Is it just me?
Well, I mean, the whole Denny O'Neil thing was just very weird time, and then... Well, yeah, because, I mean, especially right now with the Roger Stern stuff, like you said, the 2 issues before this were the origin of the Hobgoblin, and now we got, and the origin of the Vulture, so...
Yeah.
Very villain-centric. I think it's the issue after this arc. I think he even had Spider-Man fight the Mad Thinker.
Wow.
It was either the next issue or the one after, yeah.
Oh, but so, yeah, and then he's out there swinging around and he passes General Tektron's building, which is, of course, the place where, well, in this continuity, that he was bitten by the spider.
He even swings past Midtown High.
It's is he feeling nostalgic?
I guess, unless it's just the quickie version of, doing the origin. Here's the lab where I got my powers. Hey, there's this high school I went to.
Damn you, Flash Thompson!
You ginger.
Oh, I really do have a thing for gingers. It's messed up.
Mm-hmm.
It goes way back further than I ever knew.
And so he gets to Aunt May's house and changes in a tree.
Ugh, Anna Watson. I hate Aunt Anna so much.
Oh, because Anna Watson's coming up for a visit.
Yeah.
And guess who she's bringing back to the book, Tiger?
Nathan Lipinski. Ugh.
Oh my Lord! I'm telling you, Aunt May is a Black Widow, man. She keeps getting fiancés and husbands, and they keep mysteriously dying.
Am I secretly Aunt May? I don't know.
Why do all your men end up dead?
None of your business. Moving along.
Anyway, I don't want to end up in her backyard. Anyway, yeah, it's funny because a couple issues. Well, I forget what was it in the 220s. Nathan was he? I don't know if he was in an old folks home or something, but yeah, he became friends with Adrian Toomes.
Yeah.
And then guess what the instrument of his death is?
God,
oh, we're gonna have to cover that one day with we'll have to bring Charlie in because
the Many Loves of Aunt May Chronicles.
Well, no, the death of Nathan happens in the middle of the Return of the Sinister Six.
Oh yeah.
It was a 6-issue summer event. Yeah, and Doc Ock and all those guys. We'll have to bring in our Doc Ock expert.
If we can pin him down, he's so busy with Maz now.
I know.
Enough said, and they still got to finish up the rest of the Defenders verse.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm calling it. # deal with it.
No, you're just looking for those nickels, aren't you?
I am. I'm coining everything.
Cool, red hard nickels. So Peter comes in and I don't know, Aunt May's getting, I don't know, drinks or something.
Something.
Nathan's like, hey, look, we just got cable.
Oh my god. They want their MTV.
Well, Aunt May's running a boarding house too at this point. So, I'm sure I'm raising the rent, but hey, you got free cable.
I mean, think about that. 1983 cable, like New York couldn't even get MTV until like 90 or something like that. I think
really?
Yeah, they were always calling in, telling people to call in. That's where the I Want My MTV came from, because a lot of the cable stations wouldn't carry them. So they had, that's what that whole thing was about.
1983 cable. Look, Pete, we have all the channels, all 20 of them.
HBO, a little Skinamax. Softcore porn is for lonely people. Moving on.
Anyway, let's not get into Lilith Hellfire's nightlife. Anyway, but it just so happens Nathan tunes to a public access channel, and
sure enough, there's the coverage.
The guy's outside the expo, and guess who flies by?
Peter's like, gotta go, bro.
Even Nathan's like, wait, it's Adrian Toombs. Oh yeah, Peter's out the door and, got those boots off and up the wall.
Oh my god. And worst of all, Lieutenant Chris Keating.
Oh.
Take a drink, alliteration.
It's easier to remember, Lil. Fast Stan Lee.
I know.
But yeah, Spider-Man comes down and is like, hey, I thought you police can use a hand. And yeah, Keating's just like, get out of here. He's like, wait a minute. He's like,
wait, are you Jonah's nephew or something?
I mean, he doesn't say it, but it's basically like, Keating, why don't you just let me go in? You know what? You win either way. Either I capture the Vulture or the Vulture kills me. Either way, you win. And you don't have to risk any cops.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vulture's just tearing the place apart looking for Best Man.
Yeah.
Gregory, Best Man.
Wow. He grabs some military-grade munitions. And he starts tossing them explosives. Yeah,
what is this? Like a gun show? Yeah, he's just like... Good thing all this stuff was just laying around.
Yeah.
It looks like
one of those, the Vulture did activate the generator.
Oh, yeah, because, Pete comes in and, tackles him in midair, and they're fighting. Yeah, like you said, Vulture's throwing, mini missiles at him, and there's, remote control robots and stuff.
Oh, and then Best Man kicked Spider-Man in the face. I was just like, wow.
Well, yeah, because the Vulture grabs him, and Spider-Man's like, here, I'll save you. He's like, no, get off.
Yeah.
But yeah, now Vulture turns on the generator, and basically almost like a bolt of lightning hits Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, I think he... Oh, wait. Oh, no, he hits the roof, the ceiling, and that gets electrified. He still tries to grab onto the Vulture. That's when Best Man kicks him off, and Spider-Man tumbles to the floor. Then the Vulture gets away with Best Man.
Oh, I guess his trip down memory lane is basically what he was. It's a nod to Amazing Fantasy 15.
Oh, yeah.
Now that I think about it,
yeah,
because that did seem a little odd. I'm just like, oh, okay, gotcha. So the next issue,
Spider-Man's laying there unconscious on the floor. In the beginning, yeah, Amazing 241. In the beginning, we actually get real credits this time.
Yeah.
But it's in the beginning, Stan Lee created the Fantastic Four.
And all the fight in the world.
So yeah, the first page is is Spider-Man dead?
You can't get that lucky.
And the cops come busting in because Vulture had chained the door shut.
Yep.
And one of the bystanders is like, yeah, Vulture took Gregory Best Man.
And then somebody mentions how the Black Cat's in the hospital after getting shot.
Yeah. Oh, that ties into the Doc Ock stuff we got. Yeah, that's when Spider-Man beats the crap out of him and puts the fear of God into him. That's right, Charlie. That's right. I said
it. Big whoop Pete beating up on an old man like that.
Or no wings, I know. Oh, no, because it's Keating says, Says, "You idiot! You know,
You let the Vulture go free, yeah.
You messed everything up." Oh, he's the one who even says, "Yeah, you couldn't even keep your lady from getting shot."
Oh, yeah.
But Pete just grabs Keating's radio, so he's like, so if the cops spot him first, the Vulture first, and then leaves the way he came in through the vent.
Oh, but he did actually manage to get a spider tracer on the Vulture. Good for him. It actually worked this time. But of course, they need to get close enough to pick up the signal. So how good does it work, bro? How good does it work?
That's why he got to grab the police radio. So the chopper spot him. Oh, look, Lil's favorite part. But meanwhile, Anna Watson's at the train station.
Yeah, they just returned from New York, from Florida to New York, and I'm just like, okay,
yeah, because
the point is convenient.
Well, no, well, I think Mary Jane left. It was like right before issue 200. I think it was like in the one, right before they introduced the Black Cat. That Mary Jane left because it was the first time. Pete actually proposed to her that time, and she said no.
Oh yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so she's probably been gone for like close to 50 issues, but she's back.
Just saying, from Florida though, it's just like, is that the only place people? Well, that is true. There's a crap ton of New Yorkers down here. I wish they would go home.
Well, especially old people, like Anna Watson's old.
Yeah. Maybe they have a timeshare down here. I don't know.
And Mary Jane was down there partying on Lilith Hellfire style.
Hey, there's worse ways to spend your time.
In bed by 10, yeah. Organizing her
I had a very eventful summer last summer. I'm still recovering.
That maniac Lilith Hellfire. She spends her nights organizing her vinyl.
God, I'm turning into a hipster. Help me.
Check out Wayne's World.
Then we see the Vulture flying past the ship by Staten Island. And so it's going down. There's police copters and Spider-Man's hitching a ride. And
yeah, which, makes sense because they get away from the city. So, yeah, Spider-Man.
Can't swing.
Sticks to the bottom of the copter. And then, the Vulture does some aerial acrobatics. And then,
we have to ask Charlie, how many grain silos are there in, like, the tri-state area? Because, Spider-Man chases a lot of his villains in grain silos. That's all I'm saying.
But this does come back up, this secret hideout of the Vultures. Yes. Was it next episode? Yeah, I think it's next episode we'll be talking when we do the Spectacular Spider-Man issues. This does come back up.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's not unassuming to me. It's a damn grain silo. Unless you got cows, it's suspicious. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it could be an abandoned farm,
I guess.
It's like, big business drove them out.
But then he wet parachutes. That was the cutest I think that was my favorite little panel.
Well, how are you going to get to the ground, Lil?
I know, but it's just, Spider-Man, you're so ridiculous.
Well, this is even his brain. He parachutes down, and a little bit away, so then he could just, walk up on it, because Vulture's got, a periscope at the top of the silo, keeping an eye on the helicopters, but he doesn't see Spider-Man walking up to the front door.
George Bestman is really kind of an idiot, right?
Oh, Gregory? Yeah.
Did I say George? I'm sorry. I meant Greg.
Yeah, because Spider-Man breaks in and it's like...
It's not a dream.
He's sticking up above and listening to Vulture and Bestman talking about their past together.
It always comes down to money.
Yeah, because Bestman was the business mind, and Adrian Toomes was the inventor. Until we found Bestman skimming profits.
Hey man, it's always going to be an Edison and a Tesla. That's just how it is, bro.
Because Bestman told him, "Oh yeah, profits are up 5%." And once Adrian Toomes looks through the papers, he's like, "No, they're not. They're up 50%." And so then Bestman throws him out and is like, "You're fired, old man."
I know.
So I don't know how many years prior this was, but he was an old man back then.
You were right. Toomes is 100 years old.
He is. So, I guess...
But he's got some increased strength, though, yeah.
They couldn't fight him in court, so yeah, that's when he came to this silo, that he used what money he had left to buy this farm.
Talk about buying the farm. Hey-oh.
Oh!
That was a very subtle old man joke. I can appreciate it.
I'm going to call you Lilith Kona. All right. But yeah, they filmed it.
Kelly. I'm trying to be the queen of puns.
Oh, you're the queen. He invents the, they show him inventing his wings, and he says the power pack gives him enhanced strength and stuff. So they show him going all karate master on an oak table.
Oh my god. You lust.
This explains how a senior citizen, goes toe-to-toe with Spider-Man.
Does it though?
I mean, it might be a ridiculous reason, but at least it's a reason.
I mean, it's 1983. We're going to give that a pass. We're going to give a soft pass. It's fine.
I mean, it's more believable than, hey, this old man with no powers,
Secretly, New York is Gotham, and, after what Gordon did, everybody secretly has superpowers. They just have to be activated. That's all.
That's true.
That's all.
It's in the water. All right.
Yeah. So, this is like a really boring origin, by the way.
Well, it's basically, you robbed me of what I was deserved, so I went and invented my identity, came back, and set fire to the business and ran off with the money.
Okay, do not ever use this drop anywhere, okay, Philip? I will murder you. But MCU did it better.
Damn you.
I will say that. I will give it that.
I was going to say, you have to let me play that for Charlie at least once.
No, never.
Oh, Charlie Esser would request that on a weekly basis.
Nobody tell Charlie that I just said that. Nobody.
Hopefully he doesn't listen to this.
Anyway.
Oh my god, can you imagine if he listens to this? I'll be getting messages. Please, I need that drop in my life.
Wait, is this the only origin that Vulture gets? I feel like it is.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I mean, they might, refine... I don't know if they even refine it later on. But yeah, I mean, they really don't change it that much unless they modernize it somehow. But yeah.
Because, yeah, this is not a reason to become a supervillain. It's very weak.
Well, I can always say, he was always kind of a supervillain, but this just gave him the kick in the butt he needed, yeah.
Okay.
He was just a grouchy old man before. Remember, he's basically you. He was one lab accident away from becoming a supervillain anyway.
Okay. I have a caveat. You can use the MCU drop, but you can only use it on super connectivity.
Okay.
That way I don't ever have to hear it. I'm kidding. I listen occasionally.
Oh, Charlie Esser. You just broke his heart.
I'm kidding. I listen, just not every week.
I know, because we talk a lot of Marvel.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of Orville, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's off for the season.
It's back for season 3, though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So Spider-Man waits for the Vulture to tell his origin story, then he...
As he twiddles his webs.
Yeah, Well, there's a reason, too, because, he has that police walkie-talkie, so he just
wait for them to catch up.
He mashed that button the whole time, so the cops heard the whole story. But he web-lines Bestman out of the way, who's tied to a chair.
And then, of course, he was snapping his little pictures the whole time. From a vantage point energy. # king of the selfies.
Spider's gotta eat, man. So yeah, Spider-Man tells the Vulture, yeah, the cops know everything, so Vulture flies out with Bestman and just throws him from the top of the silo. But Pete makes a wall, and so he can get down there and make a web net to catch Bestman.
Ah, what a web we weave when at first we choose to try to deceive.
God, you're drunk. Anyway. I know.
Can we talk about how Pete's just yeah, my photos made the front page. Also, I'm just going to go out with Amy for coffee. I know I don't need another crazy girl, but I'm just going to humor her. That's how you get kidnapped and end up in a basement, Peter. That's how that happens.
I know, it's just I'll just be nice.
She's crazy, bro. She's deranged.
I don't know, maybe, Black Cat's in the hospital,
Peter is a jerk. There, I said it. His love life's a mess.
Oh, Lord. There's a drop. Peter's a jerk.
And then, of course, Lance Bannon. Vows to do something. He's had it. This was the final straw.
Stealing pictures is, taking my photo jobs is one thing, but my woman?
That's what it always comes down to, doesn't it?
Oh, but we kind of glossed over. Yeah, Vulture tried to get away, and Spider-Man caught him in the trees, and then just when Bestman isn't getting away because even Keating's like, "Hey, we heard your whole story. I think the DA is going to want to have a word with you, Bestman.
You and your shady dealings."
Yeah, because we probably can't. Statute of limitations probably ran out on the whole thing with Adrian Toombs, but I bet your new business partners, I bet you still do business the same way. Crooked. But yes, it's a 1983 tale.
Exactly. I think that the second issue is infinitely better because they don't have to deal with the setup, but it was still pretty slow, and I didn't care. It's a plus for me.
If this was like a Bendis story, he would have been like...
This would have been a 6-part origin story. Are you effing kidding me?
You stole my money and you touched me inappropriately, Bestman!
No, they were lovers.
Oh, yeah.
That's the angle.
You stole my money and my heart, Bestman!
Bestman! So what would you give this?
I don't know. I'm trying to factor in as a product of its time. I mean, Stern's a good writer. He did B+.
Okay, fair enough.
Why? What did you give it?
Definitely a C+.
Oh, okay.
I don't care about the Vulture. I am not invested in that story at all.
I know, but remember the time period. And
I do. And like I said, I'm here for Peter, not all his damn weird villains. Like, if you're going to give me villains, at least give me the classic Doc Ock and, a real Kurt Connors story.
Yes. Although I think our next episode is a better Vulture story.
It is. But it's still Vulture.
Funeral arrangement. So, yes, do your reading for next episode. Amazing Spider-Man 186, 187, and 188. Vulture's planning to pull a bunch of 187s. Lots of Aunt May. Because she in between this episode and next episode, she's pulled a Black Widow on Nathan. He's dead.
Yeah.
So anything else?
Nope. We can wrap this up.
Wrap it up. Yeah, so for the month, like we said, next episode, Spectacular Spider-Man 186 through 188. And then, of course, the episode after that, of course, Lilith's favorite, Life Theft from Amazing 386 through 388. And you get Peter Parker's, the conclusion of the Peter Parker parents thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and another extra Spider-Man villain in there, too.
As they do. They can't help themselves.
And, of course, as always, end of the month, we'll do Spider-Man Homecoming.
Movie time. We might. I'll have to see how I feel the day of, but we might do a live commentary. So.
Nice.
So schedule your time accordingly for that week, Philip.
I will. And then, me. And then not too long after that, of course, by that, we'll be pretty close to Spider-Man Far From Home, so.
It's so close.
I'm sure we can get some of our friends to discuss that, especially Mr. Charlie Esser.
I think it will be the last Marvel movie that I see.
You don't know that. You don't know what's coming next.
Oh, no. I'm only invested in the Black Panther story.
Okay, well, one, I mean, the Black Panther's getting a sequel, so you can say Spider-Man's going to be the last thing you see.
Have a trilogy.
What?
No, he's going to have a quadrilogy, actually, because I'm telling you, they're going to introduce X-Men in a Black Panther movie.
So you can't say Spider-Man's your last stop. No.
All right.
For at least Black Panther. There's something for everyone in the MCU, Lilith Hellfire.
I know. I'm just tired of, it all being connected. It's just too much. It's too much.
Super connected.
22 movies is an effing lot, bro.
Well, I think
although you don't need the Thor movies, let's be real. You don't really need the Iron Man movies either.
But going forward, I don't know if everything's going to be so connected. I mean, you'll get mentions of other people.
I just want pockets. That way I don't have to be invested in
And you know you're going to have to check it out once they drop the X-Men into the MCU. You know you're going to...
Nobody can do an X-Men story. I guarantee you, the MCU will not do a good X-Men story either. It's too hard to adapt to live action. It's too hard.
We will see.
Mark my words. Mark my words.
There's your intro for next Agent. Enough said. But no, I mean, what about Fantastic Four? You know that's going to happen.
I'll let y'all tell me about it.
One of us. All right, so yeah, send your thoughts on any of this Vulture stuff or why Lilith Hellfire should continue with the MCU. capesandlunatics@gmail.com.
Give me Far From Home predictions.
Yes, send them in. We'll credit whoever's right. Follow Ultimate Spidercast on Facebook, on Twitter @ULT Spidercast. Follow CL Sidekicks on Instagram. The voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38 Capes, and check out Lilith Hellfire's her only child, capesandlunatics.org.
And like any child, it's a work in progress. Don't judge me.
I shouldn't say that. You have your dogs. Miss Lilith Hellfire, the answer to the question, who let the dogs out? So, thank you for joining us. Again, join us next time. More Vulture, Spectacular Spider-Man 186 through 188. Funeral arrangements. Who's dying? How are they dying? Why are they dying? What are they dying? Swing all back next time.